Thunder in the clouds, 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 lightning in the sky. Friday night class, let the whole earth know who rides. Sons of thunder in the building, truth in the air. All praise the eye. Sons of thunder, let the whole room shake. Truth hit hard, let the falsehood break. Lightning flash every time we speak. All praise, yeah, that's the power we keep. Sons of thunder, we was built for war. Boots on the ground, bring the law once more. And salute ya how, but the glory eyes. Friday night thunder, let the whole sky spark. When the storm roll in and the night gets still, that's the hour real man get forged by will. Not by ego, not by fame, not by face, but by how you stand when the truth tests fate. Sons of thunder hit a name, hit a weight like a drum in the chest when the remnant wait. Not a weak sound, not a soft parade, it's that iron and fire when the line get made. Friday night class, let the whole block hear. Truth so strong, make the demons fear. Every lie get stripped when the scriptures land, and the proud get checked when the words start slaying. We ain't built from trends, we ain't built from views. We was built decoration, pain and truth. Street corners, cold nights, boots in prayer, thunder in the mouth, judgment in the air. Let the whole room shake. Truth hit hard, let the falsehood break. Lightning flash every time we speak. All praise, yeah, that's the power we keep. Sons of thunder, we was built for war. Boots on the ground, bring the law once more. Salute ya how, but the glory eyes. Friday night thunder, let the whole sky spark. This for the brothers that stood in the rain, still held the line when the world went strange, still cracked the book when the flesh say crit, still to them cousin ain't run from me. This for the fire and the voice of the camp, this for the men still holding the lamp, this for the truth when it strike like flame, this for the ones that ain't bold for fame. You can hear that storm when the lessons rise like a trumpet blast in the blackened skies. No man get crowned in the place he eye, but unaware on the do and the walk of law. So salute to your high, let's order in ranks, but we been at knee, only where it belongs, and thanks to the most high power that shook these bones. Now the thunder live in the hearts of Roman strong. Thunder, shake the ground, lightning, strike it down. Friday night, truth go live. Sons of thunder, shake the ground, shake the ground, shake the ground. Sons of thunder, sons of thunder, let the whole room shake. Truth hit hard, let the falsehood break. Lightning flash every time we speak. All praise, yeah, that's the power we keep. Sons of thunder, we was built for war. Boots on the ground, bring the law one more. Salute ya how, but the glory I. Friday night thunder, let the whole sky. Yeah, first. Let the whole room stand. Truth in the air, let it move through the land. Friday night fire, let the whole place lock. Sons of thunder, let the whole room watch. Salute the general, honor where it's due. For the labor, for the warnings, for the work so true. Salute the general, but the praise go high to the most high, only ruler of the sky. Salute the general, let the whole camp know truth don't build itself. Somebody got the whole. Salute the general, but we keep it in line. Yeah, overall, that's the law every time. I seen men speak, but their words had no root. I seen loud talk die when it had no fruit. Then you see a man stand, yeah, after years, still feeding the flock, still making things clear. That take patience, that take burden and fire. That take discipline when the flesh want higher. That takes standing tall when the pressure get thick. Still keeping the book and the doctrine strict. So this one for the work and the way you carry, for the cold nights teaching, for the truth kept married to the law, to the order, to the field. Yeah, not bending for men, not changing the call. Salute the general, honor where it's due. For the labor, for the warnings, for the work so true. Salute the general, but the praise go high to the most high, only ruler of the sky. Salute the general, let the whole camp know truth don't build itself. For the standard that was set in place, for the sharp correction, for the straight no chase, for the brothers built up under heavy instruction, for the men learning order instead of destruction. It's for the times when the message cut deep, when the class got still and the room couldn't sleep, cause the truth hit hard when it come with weight, and a real leader don't always make it feel safe. Sometimes it stings, sometimes it exposes, sometimes it show what a man don't know. But that's how I ain't get forged in heat. That's how lost men learn how to stand on their feet. No prone for flesh. Yeah, get the glory. Honor the labor. Now tell that story. Salute the general. Honor where it's due. For the labor, for the warnings, for the work so true. Salute the general. But the praise go high to the most high, only ruler of the sky. Salute the general. Let the whole camp know truth don't build itself. Somebody got the whole. Salute the general. But we keep it in line. Yeah, overall, that's the law every time. Y'all first. Truth next. Honor the labor, that's respect.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.
To a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trust the young was misled in our past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no talebearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No idolatry, no. Yeah. Yeah. We keep this. Yeah. We keep this feast where the Lord draws near, where the past still breathes and the truth rings clear. 11 bread, lamb, and bitter herbs on the plate.
Passover 2026. Hey, be here. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather together, O nation not desired. There's nothing more beautiful than to gather with your brothers, sisters. We all got the same mind, same heart. We're going to love on each other. We're going to get some good word. Then we're going to get some good food. Hey, be here next year, 2027. Shalom.
Will still hate truth, will still fear man more than fear what's true. And Christ in the meaning, he the King of Kings, the unblemished lamb, the true offering. So we keep this feast with a humble mind, asking y'all purge what was left behind.
We keepin' Passover
with the blood in view.
Sons of thunder,
trying to be made new.
Pillars of rest,
holding peace in place,
and mercy still moving
through the house by grace. Yeah.
We have to take the royalhood back. That's why we're here. A new nation starts with the transformation of the people. And the transformation of the people starts with you.
We can't forget the reason why we fell, but the Lord will still break what our own will build, still bring all men low to their face.
You gotta stop sinning. The brother told you earlier, if you came in here with the same sins that you had last year, okay? You're not getting no ground. Okay? You gotta repent. Alright? Move on and get ready for the next battle. Satan ain't gonna leave you alone. Right? The dragon is wrong. Alright? For those that keep the commandments of God.
Sons of thunder,
Trying to be made new.
pillars of rest,
Holding peace in place
and mercy still moving.
through the house by grace. Brotherhood is more.
These are the instructions from a father to a son, and it's all right. So he loved us enough not to keep it a secret for him and his boys. He taught it to us all. That's love. That's what we gotta do. We gotta stop this whole, I love Israel, but Israel is my camp. My love is reserved. My love ain't reserved for just SOT. I don't care what camp you're in. You in Israel, what's up? You hungry? Thirsty?
And when we rise from the table, let it live in the walk, in the way that we build, in the way that we talk. Cause the feast ain't full if it end in a song. And gotta live in the soul when the days move on.
As we sit here together to reenact this Last Supper that we about to do, that's what y'all excited for, Con? We about to reenact the Last Supper and give our reverence to Yahweh. We're not doing the Last Supper. Y'all think we're doing the Last Supper because we keep the commandments perfect? And we actually follow the law the way the Israelites was doing it in the BC days? That was the thing? No. We do these things to the best of our ability. Earnest. With all our whole soul, our whole heart, and our whole mind. That is the best of your ability.
Most people just wear clothes, but some wear a message, a reminder of who we are and who we stand for. This isn't fast fashion, it's covenant, it's culture, it's identity, built with purpose, designed to last, created for those who refuse to blend in. When you step out, let your garments speak. Before you do, join the movement.
I'm wearing the Israelites brand.
That's when I be yelling, I'm Jew by blood. Y'all dudes not us. And I don't believe in y'all, but in y'all I trust. I'm just a common coolie commandment keeper. I know it's hard to live righteously in the land of evil. They got you feeling like damaged goods around damaged people. And truly life is a movie, just can't demand a sequel. Verily, verily, all you hypocrites, heresies and Pharisees only fear God, so I know the devil's scared of me. They stole us from our land, they stole our land.
Coming with a mouthful of gold and gold chains around our neck.
That's why they think of airing me, saying what God's saying, like a parakeet preparing for the
Shop the
lamb,
collection
like
now
Jeremy,
before it sells out. Click the link below and secure yours today.
I hope y'all like that. That was Supplication by Roy the Chef. It's dangerous out here. I hope you guys make it home safe.
Yo, check it out. You ain't worry about that.
Yo, what was that about? Don't worry about it. You wouldn't understand.
Beard Icon. Elevate your beard experience. Beard Icon provides luxury beard care products for the distinguished gentleman. Have you been searching for the perfect grooming kit to complete your beard routine? Well, look no further. Featuring a balm, beard wash, conditioner, and 100% natural brush. And we can't forget the beard oil, packed with the essential ingredients guaranteed to give your beard the shine and luster you've been looking for. Get your luxury beard care kit while supplies last. It's going fast. Everybody wants one. And yes, I mean everyone. Order yours today. Don't wait. Use special code SOT to get 10% off your entire order. Beard Icon. Elevate your beard experience.
Younger brothers, they're not here. And then I start asking the Most High, why? How come I'm the only one out of my whole family that you didn't take me? And then it just came to me. He said he was saving me for a purpose. And so that's my reflection on it. And I hope some of you take this to heart. You know, you're going through your lives, things get hard for you. But you got to remember that the Most High is running the show. You do what he say, you can expect great things to come. So that's my reflection. I hope is, a lot of you take this to heart. When things go bad, just think of, man, it ain't gonna be bad like this all the time. Because we're his chosen children, and he works mysteriously, we can't figure it out, but that's how it is with the Most High. He ain't gonna tell you what he gonna do. He just do it. You pray and you ask for stuff. Hopefully you ask for stuff that's not vain. Like, hey, I like some hair.
You know, that's vanity, really. You know, I'm all right, but you know, that's my reflection. I hope you take this to heart. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom. Y'all take it easy.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Kwame Sharala. Peace and safety to the elect in the four corners of the earth. It's always sobering hearing a message from our fallen soldier, eternal captain, warrior Micah Allah. It's always sobering listening to that message because that's a brother who carried himself in a royal fashion. I want to get started tonight by making sure you all know that the class videos get the least attention, but have the most potent message. So all of you that tune into class weekly, I want y'all to know that we truly appreciate y'all, and that the brothers put so much energy and effort into their instructions because we appreciate your viewership. Thank you for supporting us through the years. All right. Sons of Thunder Israelites has evolved and grown through the years. And what we've tried to do is we've tried to perfect the art of street teaching. And we've also tried to perfect unity among brethren, where we were open to teaching, building, and showing open brotherhood with members of other organizations. That has been a huge part of what makes us who we are. We believe that we have a responsibility to show camaraderie and brotherhood and teach Israel how to do that, despite what other messages they may learn. We feel that the Lord wants us to do that. And if you've been watching Sabbath class for the last 2 years, we've been teaching you practical lessons. Yeah, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, Woodruff Park. We're going to be there. 3:30. Give us time depending on traffic. Wait for us if we're not there. I'm talking to the TikTok family. What we've been trying to do is not so much expand membership and grow our camp as we have been trying to mold and shape Israel so that their attitude and sentiment changes, so that the nation overall is better to be a part of. That's been our primary focus. And like I said, if you watch these Sabbath lessons for the last 2 years, I've been teaching you practical things to make you a better Israelite through the ups and downs. And I'm still just a man. But through the ups and downs, I hope I've set some type of example where you go, that's how to carry yourself as a man of the Lord in this truth, doing this work. That's the example. Part of that example is being a royal people. A royal person is focused on diplomacy. So you might say, Joel, you will take a Trinity conversation and turn it into socialism or social decorum concerning race. You'll take a Gentile salvation conversation and you'll turn it sideways and say, why are you worried about the other nations when your people are in this condition and we need to love one another so desperately? Why are they on your agenda? You ask questions like that. And I know it gets uncomfortable for certain brothers. I've even fallen out with brothers behind this. But I love my people. I am not angry at God for making me a so-called black man. I'm grateful. I wouldn't want to be nothing else. I appreciate my life experience and how the Most High has carried me through. And I want to discuss the person and character of our people and how to improve it. Not so that the other nations will look at us and be impressed, but so that we can have dignity within ourselves. Okay? It's very simple. Dignity within ourselves. We in a time period that's very strange. Have y'all been keeping up with what's going on in the world? If you watch, there's some streaming controversy with these streamers, because streamers are like the superstars of the internet right now. Streaming is a new way to make money. If you got popularity and fame, it's a way to leverage it to some serious bucks. But something amazing happened during this streamer university, and I'm not sure. Hey, thank you for that, LSC Truth. I appreciate you. I'm not sure if y'all have been keeping up with it. There's a streamer named Black Boy Max. Okay. And another streamer said some things that is not politically correct. But it's important that you understand that that brother said some real things. I'm a play it. He's very childish. Okay. But I'm gonna play it because it's an example of how best he knew to call his brother to nobility, to dignity, to self-respect. And this generation rejected it. It's deeper than you may think. Let me get this clip. I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show this. And we're gonna watch. Now, am I saying that these brothers are Israelite examples? No. I'm talking to you about something and I'm taking my time. I'm going slow. Because I need to be able to call you to royalty, which means I'm going to have to call out things you're doing wrong. How's that going to go? Can this generation hear correction, necessary correction, and make the change? Let's see. We're going to talk about a lot tonight. I hope you got some time. Now, y'all know I'm a test because I always mess up and don't have the audio working. So let me make sure. Shit. My God.
Why you want to be a diva? Why you want to be a diva? You're a demon. You need holy oil, right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church bath and cleanse your body, right? I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you're getting your clips. You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've been at this. But you are not a diva. Diva's bent over. I don't think you're bent over. You're not the little boys in clover. You're not Tota. You're not a diva. You are a grown man. Black Boy Max. Not Black Boy Batty. Not Black Boy Ass. Are you gonna tell your son that you are a diva? Daddy, what's diva? Hey, get the fuck out of here. That is an abomination, Max. I am not proud of you. I am proud of everything else you did. Nominations, changing the game, changing your skin to Bati Diva. Diva start with D. Diddy. What else? You know, it's like this, Max. You know, I could speak like this because after the clips go up and they don't like me, I don't use social media no more, so I can be a crackhead for life. When you keep pushing that barrier, Max, when you keep pushing that barrier and time passes, what happens? What next? What's the next engagement? What's the next clip? Don't lose yourself, don't sell your soul, Max. They want your soul because you changed the game. Don't sell your soul. You know I have a soul. You know I don't hold my tongue. You know you the first person that ever subbed me up as a big streamer in my chat. You didn't mention it. You don't know how much I appreciate you. But you bigger than that, nigga. Don't forget niggas like you for your personality, nigga. Is you crazy? You need to put on no persona, nigga. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? So niggas suck my dick. Niggas don't like you. It's like the character. But your main niggas like you. Don't let niggas rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy, nigga? You him, nigga. You're not no diva, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, not drive that. That's not you. You playing the character too much. Fuck out of here. You ain't no diva, nigga. What the fuck? I'm a public cousin. I'm not gonna get no comments today. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna get my pussy because I want to SU. Yeah, diva.
Jake is bugged. He's bugged out of his mind. All right. I don't know what Benjamin is on, but what is that interaction? That's another popular person in the space saying, hey, bro, don't be pushing that sodomite agenda. You don't have to do that. You're talented. We like you for who you are. You don't got to push no agenda to blow up. And I appreciate what you've done for me. But think about your future. You ain't no diva. You ain't no Batiman. That's not the guy I know. Where I come from, that's love. What he did wrong was do it on the stream. Because when the other weak heathens seen that, they shunned him for the rest of the streaming school experience. They had they rented out a college. Kai Cenat is very rich and famous. He booked a college for this long weekend and gave them a college experience where they could do their streaming thing and live in the dorms and do all the madness. Everybody there stopped talking to the other guy. His name is OJ. And they started to verbally attack him too and call him names for what he did. And the number one people running their mouth was the LGBT people. But he wasn't concerned with that. If you listen to what he said, I don't be on social media anyway. So after this, I'm going to go back to living my regular. I'm going to be a crackhead for life. That's his satire of I'm going to be a nobody after this because everybody's going to. And that's what happened. Everybody got mad that he did that. And then Black Boy, the one he had enough gumption to talk to, this nigga cried. So these are the superheroes for our children. Weak body boy men who, when you try to pull them out of that life, they cry. Later on that week, I'm going to show you the humiliation Black Boy after that put himself through. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the humiliation. Watch this. This is after the brother risked his whole streaming career to take him out of that lifestyle and tell him not to move like that and be a man. This is after. See that Jake right there is one of the sodomites who stood up and attacked the other guy publicly, saying that he's intolerant, he's disrespectful. But look at this interaction.
You could.
So are you gay?
No.
Bi?
No.
Pansexual?
No.
Transgender?
The question is, why are you asking me?
I'm not asking. I mean, listen. And I'm thinking about making an LGBTQ club.
I support all people of all types and sexualities.
And sizes?
Yeah. What? Oh. Watch clips. You could.
So are you gay?
He just got tried. Wait a minute. Wait. This is all clips and supposed to be funny. Look what just happened. He just got tried. You see what do you see what I'm saying? The other dude in his eclectic way was saying, yo, I know what they got planned for you and how people is talking about you. And I know you not like that. Stop playing with that agenda. Why would you tattoo diva on your body? And why is you putting rings in your cheek and talking sweet if that ain't you? Don't do that, bro. You talented. Well, immediately afterwards, that's one of the people who hated the other guy openly and tried to destroy his career. And I'm all on Black Boy Max's side. And the first thing he thought about was, I'm going to try this dude because I want to be with you. And Black Boy acting like he don't understand that. Do you see how stupid? Do you see who's going to school with your kids, sitting next to them in class, and how bold they become? And how trying to toe that line of I support everybody translates to them that you're fair game. He just got tried, man. Let me show you some more. I'm gonna get another clip. I'm gonna get another clip for you. Look at the humiliation. Look at the humiliation. Listen to this, y'all. I'm just playing any clip I could find, really.
Who does not know this?
We know, we can tell.
Like, you feel me? What?
Like I said.
Yo, stop playing with me, nigga. Anyways, bro, listen, bro. You need a ball cap.
You need a ball
Is this
cap.
used? Take this shit back. Bro, you give me a used wig. That's from one of your bitches or some shit. Like, that shit is used as fuck. Bro.
That shit is ugly.
Crazy, bro.
That shit is ugly.
Has the blue on. I'm not gonna lie, bro. My wig is coming in, and then we go get the business, bro. All right. Be patient, bro, because I don't fuck with it. That's not my type of wig.
That's not my type of wig.
They got this man putting on wigs, women's hair, and he's trying to carry it like a real dude when you're a man playing hair. And then Eve is watching it. She's doing a reaction. None of this repulses her. Like, our men can't conduct like this. It's funny and acceptable. There is nothing noble about that. That is humiliating for our people and for our young men. And is this all we have? Our way in the door is to appeal to that community? See, it's a lot more serious than you might believe. The nations round about you are trying to extract what makes you great and then strip you of your dignity at all times. And that's what this whole level is. This is what I'm realizing. The Nolan Wells, I believe his last name is Wells, issue. You got a black man, Tatum. I'm not going to play his clip. I will never share his media again. I think I played him before being a silly idiot. I'm using the words carefully because YouTube AI is counting my words. So I'm already in trouble for opposing the agenda they try to push on Plague Boy. Tatum is going to go and sit down with one of them white boys that was with Nolan that weekend who has no idea what happened to Nolan. And he's going to try to manufacture sympathy for that boy. Like, because you went to talk with him, you know he's telling the truth and he's not guilty. That's the game that they play. And he's black, which takes all of the steam out of the racial machine that's powering this. Same dude that told you that he loved his visit to Israel. He only got spit on one time. Same guy who said that. Same dude who goes to college campuses and teaches that black people are the first slave owners. Look at that. Pillar's arrest, Sister Yediah said, Black Boy and that the sweet dude, his name is Wardrobe. They won best roommates. So they won an award for their shtick where he toes the line, I'm not gay, but I'm okay with everything. And I like to go on the other side every now and then with my clothing and mannerisms and things that I do. That shtick won best roommates. How many young kids was watching that? How many young kids was watching that thinking it's bad to do what OJ did, which is tell him not to act like that? That makes you a bad person. And it's better if I play those games. That makes me a winner. That's what they teaching specifically our children. Streaming thing is bigger than you think. AB and Dean. Adrian Bronner, one of my favorite boxers. I really enjoyed the entertainment he put on. Even he's playing sweet games with Dean on their streaming show. Joking like that. Since when? Since when you play like that? There's nothing royal or noble about that. See, I'm all here for the redemption arc. I want to see AB lose all that weight, get in the ring again, and win a fight. That would be awesome. But what did we watch? The lead up, all he did was drink and be horrendous to women. Whoremonger. There's nothing noble about that. And these are our celebrities. These are our examples. I went to go see this movie, The Odyssey, because I love, cinema. And period pieces, definitely love them. I thought the movie was entertaining from beginning to end. But that's because I'm a normal person. I bought some expensive tickets and I sat at the best seats, right in the middle of the IMAX, 3 rows back. I know where to sit. I'm a nerd about that. In comes a sour, sweaty Edomite, sits right next to me. But before he sit down, he told me I was in the wrong seat. I'm watching the previews. I'm trying to enjoy myself. He said, excuse me, bud, but you're in my seat. Now, me being me, I can't take it. I'm already mad. I don't want to meet you. I don't want you a part of my daily saga. I don't want to meet. Esau, move, because I carry myself like that, like a nobleman. You don't address me. Write a letter. But because of that interaction, I had to. And I kind of like looked through his body and I was like, look at the number on the seat. The seat you're looking for is here. I'm in the seat I'm supposed to be in. And I kept, and he was like, there's white people sitting next to me in his seat. It couldn't be them. I had to be the one in the wrong seat. It couldn't be them. He looked over at them to ask them what seats they're in. They were like, oh, I don't know. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. That's all they said. He comes back. Me realize I'm trying to watch the previews. So he's standing up right in front of me. And he's sour. Like he smells like sour milk. Like he's been sweating because it's hot. And it's gross. So he comes back to me a second time. Yeah, dude, I think you're in my seat. I lifted my drink out of the cup to show him the number on my chair. I'm still looking straight ahead. This is seat 13. You're looking for 12. Look at the number. 12 is here. I put my cup back down. And I said it just like that. There's a brother in the camp that's my witness. I said it just like that. And the girl that was with him, he was with her, Eve. She goes, you're right. I'm so sorry. He never apologized. And then he sat down with all of his body wind right next to me and had the nerve to talk through the movie. This Edomite, man. And I found myself leaning like this away from him because he stank. In that moment, I felt like a true nobleman. I felt like, you know what, yo? He's not even supposed to be able to sit with you. This whole row should be the children of Israel. And this dude talked through the movie, and I had to stop him. About an hour in, I turned to him, I said, hey, man, I need to lock in. And he like, I got witnesses about this. And he went like that. And he stopped talking. And I was able to enjoy the second half of the movie all the way through the end. It was a cinematic feast. There was a lot to see in that movie. When I get out of the movie, my conversation had nothing to do with race. It was about shot selection, scenes, and the lines and how they was delivered. But I noticed something buzzing. All Esau cared about was, why are there black people playing certain roles in this movie? It shouldn't be. Now, we're supposed to be the ones that make everything about race. When somebody dies, one of our own goes to make the other race feel okay. Now, if we say something about that, we make it everything about race. But we had a fantasy movie and white people was upset, tight. I'm talking about upset. Like, I couldn't get into the movie. Like, why was that a black person? Why? Like, why did they cast that person? But we make everything about race. I'm bringing it up when somebody dies. You bring it up at a movie. You're uncomfortable about a movie. Imagine my life. This is a part of your education and reclaiming your nobility. I got to point some things out that you letting slide because your mind you need a mental tune-up to think like a nobleman. Go watch the camp video. We was going into it. And then I start seeing things manifest on social media. I'm going to show you this. Let me show you this. Ooh, I definitely want to go into that clip. I got too many clips. Hold on. I got too many clips. Whoa. Y'all bear with me. and be patient. I got too many clips. Salaki, I had to go get a clip. Now watch this. Check this out.
The internet. Happy Sunday.
I'm supposed to believe they went to war for her? You're telling me thousands of men killed each other for that woman. Not only that, you have Elliot Page playing Achilles, who's supposed to be the strongest man when it's a fucking woman.
Ooh, what?
That wasn't a white dude. That wasn't even a white dude. That's an Asian cat. That's an Asian dude talking like that. Hold on. I got another one of those. Watch this. Watch this. Proving you can't make this up.
I mean, seriously, are we really thinking that the woman on the right is such a beautiful woman whose face launched 1,000 ships?
Hello, Mark. Now, you got people trying to step in and argue about that. For our behalf, but I want to argue about it for a second. That was two Asian dudes saying that the black woman who played Helen of Troy is too ugly to play that role. Do you know what my conversation was when I actually saw the movie and left the movie with the brother that I went to check the movie out with? Our conversation was, yo, the sister was beautiful in that movie. Now think about this. Our conversation of that same woman that they try to depict as ugly in both those clips, when we left the movie, our conversation was, yo, the sister was beautiful in that movie. She was elegant and very exotic. And we both agreed with each other. Yeah, bro. Like, she was something else. But those two clips I showed you, them two Asian, they're not even white. Them two Asian dudes went out of their way to call that black woman ugly. This is what I'm talking about. When you look into the first Asian guy I showed you, he's a hip hop dancer. The one with the short hair, he's a hip hop dancer. Why he not doing traditional Asian dance with the fan and the white makeup? No. Why he not doing that? Why is he trying to dance like us, but went out of his way to say a black woman was too ugly to play Helen of Troy? Did y'all know that the Odyssey is fake and it's a fiction, and that Helen and Troy, there is no record of Troy ever really existing outside of poems? No artifact found, none of that. These are all fictional characters. And Helen of Troy was never described only as having white arms, which is Greek for saying she didn't work. Not necessarily that her arms were pale. It's a euphemism, a figure of speech that she doesn't work, like a white collar job. So like the sleeves of her garment were white because she wasn't working. And you got Asian dudes arguing that she should be depicted as a woman with blonde hair and blue eyes in order to be beautiful, those are men with no dignity and no nobility. They have completely humbled themselves to the ideal of beauty to another race. And then they hypocrites too, because one of them want to be just like us, just not black. How is that nobility? How is that pride in oneself? But I promise, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. See, the white man done dropped a nuclear bomb on them, destroyed their culture, and made fun of them for years. Put them in concentration camps at one point. And the only ally they had in the world was black people, and they forgot already. So how should we feel? Remember they got mad when you boycotted and said you didn't want to spend money with them because Rick Chow shot that young boy in his back? How should we respond to that as nobles, as noblemen? And if you're not thinking along those lines, you're not realizing that the walls is closing in. These other nations are getting proud with their racism. It's starting to come to a head. The answer to that question is you get together with your own people and you begin to make standing up for your own people and your own people's values paramount instead of trying to blend in with everybody like them Black Boy Max trying to be a diva. Instead, you stand up for the values of your people and reclaim your nobility through commanding respect and aligning yourself with the laws of your God. I seen people on the internet saying it wasn't even black people in ancient Greece. Why was there so many in the movie? One of my favorite books, The Black in Western Art. And the authors of this book are racist. But they gotta tell the truth. All of these are Greek heralds on this page. Armor bearing of Count Anthony. Armor bearing of the Duke of Ashalot. Armor bearing of Alexander of Listowel. Armor bearing of the Earl Constance. Greeks, all of them. You want this book? The Image of the Black in Western Art. I don't know why brothers be reversing the camera. It should go like this. The Image of the Black in Western Art. See, our elders used to go out in the street and bring out books and teach from historical books, man. When they used to teach on closed circuit TV, they used to go into them books. We got to get back to that. That's the way we was trained, right? We stick to the script. Why do they romanticize Greece like you wasn't there? I don't know. I just want to show y'all something. They mad that a fictional character is depicted as a black woman, which is well within the realm of possibility. And Lupita is beautiful in that movie. She is gorgeous. And I ain't gonna ruin the movie. She's beautiful in the movie, elegant. She looks completely royal. She looks like a noble in that movie. And this musclehead Moabite is upset so that he can please his white masters. No dignity. Same thing that Tatum is doing, trying to please his white masters. No dignity. But you got to be dignified by knowing who you dealing with. White man is so psychotic. He mad that Helena Troy is black. This nigga made Jesus white. You mad about a fictional character being depicted as black, and you got Jesus looking like corporate Jim right here. Look, he's supposed to be at Woodstock with a bandana on and a spliff in his mouth playing bass guitar. Who is this? But you mad that Helena Troy was played by a black woman. You're dealing with some proud psychopath devils, sociopaths. You just got to keep things in perspective so you can stay grounded in the truth. Okay? You know who got dignity? This Ishmaelite who's running New York. He got dignity. I'm going to show you that. I don't even know if you knew about this. I want my people to have dignity so bad, I don't even know what to do with myself. Did y'all see this? Hold on, I gotta always verify on this TikTok thing. Did y'all see this? Watch this.
Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal, the architect of a horrific genocide against the Palestinian people. He is responsible for the killing of more than 73,000 people, for the maiming of tens of thousands of children, as those who survive undergo amputation without anesthesia, for the targeting of neonatal hospitals and maternity care centers, denying newborns even the chance to live, for the countless people he starved as he blocked food and humanitarian aid from reaching them, for the gunning down of hundreds of aid workers and journalists. And just last month, the UN confirmed that Palestinian children continue to be deliberately targeted and killed by Israeli armed forces, more than 8 months after the so-called ceasefire. The list goes on and on, all as we, as Americans, pay for the bombs that do the killing. There is a reason the International Criminal Court issued a warrant for his arrest. As human beings, we have spent generations building a shared understanding that there are crimes so grave they offend all of humanity. Anyone with their eyes, with their heart, with their conscience should recognize the devastation he has wrought and understand that he belongs before a court of law. As I've said, I agree with the ICC that Benjamin Netanyahu should be arrested and tried for his crimes, as I do for anyone else charged by the ICC. My administration has reviewed every avenue available under applicable law to determine whether New York City could execute the International Criminal Court's arrest warrant if Benjamin Netanyahu came here. It is clear that we do not have the independent legal authority to enforce this warrant. The federal government, however, does, and I call on them to join the ICC and execute this warrant. And I want to be equally clear. Benjamin Netanyahu is not welcome in New York City, nor is any other war criminal at large.
What?
While we cannot end the genocide on our own, we can decide whether our silence will become another weapon, and we can examine every tool we have to defend the humanity and dignity of all people.
The what?
That is my commitment to you.
The dignity. That's the mayor of New York calling for Bibi to go to jail when every politician just voted to merge our military with the Israeli military. This dude got cojones to say Bibi should be in jail when every black politician we got is bowing to these devils. That's just like tattooing diva. That's the same thing. Batiman, weak. But this guy moving like a nobleman for his people. We don't have nobody like that in government. Soft. The black women in government speaking up more than our men. Look at the former mayor of New York. He's black. Look. He got a yarmulke on with Amalek looking stupid. He don't even know why he's at the wall. This New York's old mayor. Where was his dignity when he know those people hate our people? He don't even got to know the truth and the identity. He just got to be living in reality. And he's over there with a yarmulke on, looking sad. Where are our noblemen? How you gonna let Ishmael have more heart than you? We had a black president, and all he did was make sure you could get diva tattooed on your body. That's what he was about, that agenda. Black people was getting clapped on his watch. Nobody was getting prosecuted. Zimmerman walking around whistling Dixie on Obama's watch. This man just became the mayor this year and is already on TV saying, lock this dude up. You know how much courage that take? That's what nobility is about. It's about being courageous also. The Hebrew Israelites are courageous. The black Christian is not asking challenging questions. The black pastor is not out there doing what we're doing on a week in, week out basis, challenging the way our people are treated. He's not doing that. Black pastors out there, I don't know if y'all saw in the previous camp video, I was asking a rhetorical question. I said, where was your God during slavery? The God that the white man gave you, where was he at during slavery? When they was lynching you and burning you and sending postcards, where was your God at? The one he gave you. Why wasn't he with you? He don't love you? He was blessing the people that was doing that to you. See, being a Hebrew Israelite is the only time I ever got an answer to that question. Where was God? I learned that was a punishment fit for kings, and we earned it. And that same God is going to redeem us. And that made me a spiritual man again, because I was about to put the scriptures down. Priest Sabak saved my life explaining that. My eyes were open and my heart was full. And I realized that my Lord didn't forsake me. That was a divine punishment. And now he's about to redeem us. And I never wanted to change my life until that moment. But for you, the average Christian that believe all nations can be saved, where is your God? What is your answer for why the Lord put you in that circumstance? Your pastor's teaching you that you a Hamite and that you deserved it, and that's your natural place. Go and watch last week's class. So my spiritual teacher restored my dignity, and there's another spiritual teacher saying you deserve to be dehumanized, and both of them black. Which one is the nobleman? Which one is fit to rule and reign? These are things you must consider. See, if you don't consider these things, your people gonna be doing this.
I've been fucked. Saucy! Catch me! Yes! Oh my God! Okay, how you doing? You got you chilling? Oh my gosh. You got food? Food?
That's a man in that green wig. And that young dude that jumped into that man's arm sounding like a female is supposed to be a ladies' man and is very popular in the streaming world. And guess where they at? They at where we keep tabernacles at our exact spot right in this video. I saw this. I said, Satan, you mock me. I can't wait till you cast into the fire that does not relent. You and death thrown into the pit because you mock me. Right where we send up prayers to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, ultra bati and a halfway bati is playing saucy games, and our young people are watching it. See, you can have dignity like Mamdani, who just called for a world leader to be arrested, standing up for his people, or you could be like Tatum and these clowns and never speak up for your people because it'll hurt your platform. Who got the dignity? I'm mad Ishmael did that before one of us did that. But he learned from us. Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. He watched our greats. They study us, but we don't study us. We fight, disrespect, and tear each other down, even in this truth. But the other nations study the great ones. I believe that all of the elders in Israel have greatness in them and have contributed to raising us up out of the dunghill in their own way, despite their differences. And I honor all of them. You can't say I don't. We got to learn to honor each other, man, or we're going to continue to be stripped of our nobility. That's humiliation. I know the white man is watching that, whistling Dixie. These niggas are finished. Watch this. This is what's being promoted from our culture. Not our nobility, but our willingness to conform. And our greatness is only when the other nations accept us. This is what we're doing. Mamdani out there stepping against this damn vampire out there, eating babies, got a whole island. Nobody want to say nothing. He's calling for the man to be arrested for war crimes. Who should be arrested for crimes against us? See, don't think I'm a Mamdani fan. I know when it comes to our issues, his lip gonna be zipped again. But at least he had the heart to speak up for his own people. And I hope one day, besides us, because we don't deal in politics too heavily, somebody speaks up for our side. And I've been thinking about that conundrum of us not dealing in politics. And I'm saying, damn, I might have to make that move. You know, my opponent going to say, oh, he's a Hebrew Israelite. He hates everybody. I know they're going to say that. But I got to do something, man, to make a difference in this world instead of just standing here. All right. And then you could criticize me from the sideline while I'm trying to figure this thing out. Can't believe that he stood up and spoke that on public platform as the mayor of New York. And the black mayor of New York ain't have nothing to say about what was happening to our people. It's quiet as a church mouse. And then he going to go over there and put a yarmulke on. Give me a break. Turn your phone sideways if you're watching on social media. Watch this.
Impression of what? Of me. Of you? Yes, ma'am. Well, I wasn't happy. I really wasn't happy. But you want the truth?
I want the truth. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Give me the truth.
I really wasn't happy that she was dating a man of another color. I want her to stay. And I'm being honest with you now, so you want to get mad at me, you'll just have to get mad at me. But before I finish, and then you can chew me out if you want.
See, I think like a nobleman. I'm already disgusted at this video. I think like a nobleman. Lady, why you got your hand up in my face? Put your hand down. What is she doing? What was this? Why you got your hand up in my face? And look at this big burly nigga sitting like a woman, giggling, while she tells him she didn't want her granddaughter with him because he's black, and he's smiling and kikiing. And he was about to say something. She got that hand up in his face. You wait 1 second till I'm done. Wait till I'm done. I don't know what you see.
And then you can chew me out if you want to. But I really wasn't happy with her dating a man of another color.
She was about to call him a nigga. She couldn't even hold it. She had to. I really wasn't happy that she was dating. She about to call him a color. She didn't know what to say. She had to think about it. That lady's from Jim Crow. Look at her. And his smile is breaking. His dignity is falling. Because there is no context where this is respectful and courteous to him.
You weren't the first guy that she dated of another color. There was another guy. And I wasn't happy with him at all. I mean, I just detested him. He treated her terribly. And then when y'all got married, I still wasn't happy that she married him too.
She married the woman and she still wasn't happy. This is Edom, ancient Edom.
The black family. But I will tell you right now, with a true heart and a true spirit, I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. I don't know of another man other than my husband, and I had to beat the hell out of him.
How hard is this nigga gonna laugh? That was that funny?
But I don't know of another person that I admire as much as I admire you, and love as much as I love you. You take care of my family.
Oh, thank you for accepting me, Miss White Woman. And I get to be with your white grand. Thank you so much, Miss White. Where is your dignity? You want to date a woman of another race? Hey, Sons of Thunder, we very literal when it comes to the scriptures. It's only a sin to be with 7 nations, but it is unwise to go with the other nations in general. We're going to tell you that. Because it is. Nehemiah already broke it down. Like, your children going to be speaking half languages? Nah, man. We ain't doing that. All right? Yes, Kwabza, this is cringy, man. He couldn't wait to hug Nana, and the video's getting uncomfortable. I'm not getting my social media the way I want. Come on, hug me, Nana. She just spent 3 minutes saying how much she didn't want her daughter to be with you because you colored. Now she love you. Never trust thine enemy.
Thank you, Granny. You take care of my family so beautifully and do so much for me and my son. But I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you like a son. Love you too, Granny. And there's nothing I won't do for you.
Love you. She love you because you spending all your money and pampering them when the nation need that money. When it's a sister out there that needed that love and affection, while you giggling, showing all your teeth, man. You got to reclaim your nobility in these situations. They're going to try to tell you that I'm teaching you hatred and that I'm teaching you malcontent. I'm really telling you how to be royal. I could go into the scriptures. I thought about this lesson. I could go into the scriptures and get Sirach and teach you how to be royal. I can show you how to eat. I can show you how to behave in a room full of rich men. I can show you when to talk. I can show you when to be quiet. I can go study with SOT. We're going to show you that. We go to Sirach, show you that in one afternoon. I might teach that at camp tomorrow. Because sometimes we just teach a whole chapter of Sirach at camp and we enjoy the word. The word have free course, the elders say. But as I thought about this lesson, I was like, man, well, you got to get your dignity. You got to reclaim your nobility. You got to have an air of self-respect. It hurt me to have to teach you that, people calling us Hamites. And our men are so damn weak. But our sisters, Our sisters they got a backbone. They got a backbone in politics. And I guess they're the only ones that can speak up on social media. Now look at this. The most light-skinned woman I ever seen. Watch closely. Let me hold on. Y'all ain't gonna get me. I'm getting better at this. Let me make sure the audio is on. The most light-skinned woman I ever seen. Watch what she says.
I mean, seriously, are we?
My kids ain't allowed to hang with white kids. When the police come, you the one gonna catch the charge. When the hoes come around, we gotta make somebody look stupid so we can get fucked or look cool, you gonna be the fucking big. You cannot be the only black one. My son has white friends. I'm already trying to figure out how to explain to him that y'all can hang at school, y'all can do an after school thing, y'all can go to the mall. You can't go to their houses and you can't spend the night. Like, I need you to make it home and don't let nobody take your life from you. You can't let your children hang with the white children. It's dangerous. It's a death sentence. They're fucking dangerous. They sold the scam around 9/11 that terrorists look like Muslims. It was a lie. The number one domestic terrorist in the country of the United States has always been and always will be a white man. Damn. You know what's worse? A pack of them. You know what's worse? A pack with Jack Daniels. They're fucking dangerous. Look at the numbers. It's not an opinion thing. It's too fucking dangerous for your fucking son to go on a fishing trip with his white homies on the lake, because they'll come home and say, we don't know what the fuck happened now. And nobody in the group morally says, well, come on, we grew up with Jerome. They don't give a fuck when it comes down to it, because they were raised that way.
And well said, Mona.
Yo. Do you know how much it hurt me that a woman got to keep it a buck like that? And our black men are making excuses. Let's not make this a race thing. Tatum over there kissing them people's feet. And then Buttons, you from Jersey City with me. You supposed to say that. Not applaud her for saying it. Why she got to step up and say it? You men got to be men and you got to lead. You got to help us do this work. You got to reclaim your nobility. Part of that is being able to tell the truth. There's nothing more noble than the truth. We leaving it to social media. That wasn't a politician. That wasn't a lawyer. That wasn't a lawmaker. That wasn't one of our judges. That was a social media talking personality keeping it a buck like that. And none of the people we really need to say it will fix their mouth to say it. Hebrew Israelites is all you got. We the only people that risk it all to tell you the truth like this. Kidding me?
I mean, seriously,
Instead, our men are doing this. Now I don't want to play. And this one was going to make you mad. That's all right. We make it happen. I was about to make too good of a point. Satan had to step in. That's all right. Look at what our men are doing.
No, I'm not. I'm a straight white male.
That was a black.
No, I'm not. I'm a straight white male.
This nigga sitting in the room by himself drinking Busch Light with a Confederate flag behind him saying he don't identify as black. He identifies as a white man. That's what our men are doing. He ain't speaking up about Nolan Wells. He teaching his kids that the white people is who they supposed to be with. And the most light-skinned black woman I ever seen is keeping it a buck. There's something wrong with our community that we've been trying to fix since there's been camps, and it gotta give at some point. We are a broken society that does not have a future at this point in time. Do y'all understand? So what we have to do is make a conscientious effort to rebuild the minds of our people and reclaim our dignity, which is what makes us nobles. I'm gonna show you this. Do you know what a noble is? Do y'all even know? Nigga over there with a damn yarmulke on. I'm still mad at that. And this nigga talking about he ain't black. Do you know what a nobleman is? Watch this. Where's the class at? I'm gonna put this on the screen. A nobleman is a person possessing outstanding qualities as of dignity or decency. Everything I've showed you tonight is the stripping of our dignity and self-respect. If they take away your dignity and self-respect, they smite away your nobility. Because to be a noble is to possess dignity. Look at this. This is what I want y'all to see. This is what the Most High says about Israel. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art you turned to a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? The entire agenda is to transform our children into degenerates. Now we got to get earrings in our cheek and in our lip and tattoo diva and put wigs on and play and jump in the arms of men masquerading as women, or we're not good people. You was once noble, now you degenerate. The idea of you even being in a period piece as a ruler is abomination to these heathens. They have completely stripped you of your dignity, which is synonymous with your nobility. You must reclaim your nobility. Let me get another one. Let me get another one. Bear with me as I move between the tabs. He raised up the poor out of the dust and lift the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princes. Some translations put nobles there. And to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillar of the earth are the Lord's, and he hath set the world upon them. Israel's design was to be the nobles of the earth. Right now, you in the dunghill and you wallowing in it. And you don't want to be better. And when brothers come talking, this is how I started the class. When brothers come talking how you got to be better, identify the disrespect that's happening to our people, let's prioritize our dignity, brothers come against that. The modern Black Christian is completely against self-determination for the Black man, woman, and child. Self-determination is dignity. To have dignity is to be a noble. The modern Black Christian is against being a noble. They just want you to be the white man's pet, like that brother I showed you, giggling and smiling. And if he accepts you, you somebody. We are accepted of God. He makes us nobles. The King James says, set them among princes. You go into other translations, it says, set them among the nobles. That's what a prince is. Someone who has rightful inheritance. His dignity is his birthright. Who's got a better birthright than the children of Israel? Meanwhile, the person who despised this birthright is prancing around like he's the noble when he's actually the beggar that should sit in the dunghill from the caves of the Caucasus. See, the Most High humble you by putting Yotham, put it on the screen. In the CSB, he seats them with noblemen and gives them a throne of honor. That's right, Yotham. See, the Most High put a foolish nation over you. That should anger you. And this devil is in the peak of his pride. You, at some point, have to make a claim for your nobility, your birthright, as the chosen people of the living God. Not the people that God loves also, which is how you were taught. But coming into this truth has made me realize that God has always loved me and never taken his eye off of me, and that I am his choice, noble vine. There's nothing more religion can do for you than that. Am I going to be rolling on the ground, foaming at the mouth?
Am I going to be letting pastors rock me to sleep with a prosperity gospel, telling me to go into my savings, like Bishop Karn, to give him my money, go into my savings to sow a seed? Am I going to be caught up in that? Or am I going to be in a religion that gives me my dignity and self-respect and allows me to raise my children with that? That's a gift from God. That's what this is about. Not my camp is better than yours. This is about getting my nobility, self-respect, and dignity back. And I want all of you that are watching to have that back. I want all of you that are watching to have that, because you deserve it, because it is your birthright to inherit a throne of glory with the Father of spirits and his mighty Son, King of kings. And you are the nobles of his kingdom. But you got to change your behavior. You got to change the way you, brothers, we noblemen, our wives, do you know who they are? What is the wife of a duke? What is the wife of an earl? Are you treating her like that? Are you humiliating her? Are you tearing her down? Or are you teaching her that she is a princess of God? Are you giving her her nobility? This is how you got to carry yourself. Can't post that on your social media, because a woman of your stature can't move around like that. Can't talk like that, baby. A woman of your stature can't speak that way. You are a princess. You are a noble woman. Your nobility. Are you telling that to your children? Are you brushing their damn teeth when they walk out the door? You feeding them breakfast? You praying with them at night? You teaching them who they are? And raising them to have respect for themselves? Or are you letting TV raise them? You let the TV raise them, they're going to have diva tattooed on that rib, Bati. Or are you raising them to keep new moon, tabernacles, feast of first fruits, feast of trumpets, Passover, and telling them this is their heritage? Go ask my boy. You ask my, he right there. He asleep, but you will ask him, what tribe you from? I'm from Judah. Boy, you better tell him. You are a nobleman. You are royalty. We got a lot of changes we got to make as a people. Specifically monetary. We have to create jobs for our people and create an economy for ourselves. Part of nobility is spending money with your face on it. We've been spending money with another man's face on it for the longest time, but that we give that money to the other nations. If we got to spend money in currency with a devil's face on, a slave master's face on it, a peasant who's set himself as a king, at least let's use it to the benefit of each other. It's a lot of things. We got to be involved in the schools. We got to go to them parent-teacher meetings. We as Israelites have to completely abandon the camp division. In a million years, I will never, and listen, brothers talk bad about me in these other camps. Our brother just went on a damn Instagram because I don't teach that you have to be water baptized to be saved. I believe the Bible is revealing much more than that. I never seen this brother in my life. He gonna bring my name up with a bunch of other brothers I respect, criticize me. Bro, who you? I seen that same brother show up at WFI's camp, and then he want to compliment brothers. What you complimenting brothers? Why you ain't complimenting brothers on social media? What was royal about that? That's how we talk to each other. We put each other down for all the work that brothers is doing to make a name for ourselves. That's the peasant's way out. Esau taught you that. Beef sells records. Nah, bro. We must honor each other, preferring one another, like we talked about in that camp video that you should have just watched. If you ain't see it, I want you to go back and watch it. It's a supplement to this video. We are the true nobles. Go watch that camp video. We was teaching children, 15-year-olds, that they nobility. Nobody never told them that. And their spirit was so eager to receive it because it's who they truly are. I'll be damned if I go and teach people that study with Sons of Thunder that your camp is wicked because your elder is this. Yo, man, that's old dudes. Them old niggas. They old heads. I was not there with you at the school. I was not there for the beef and bickering y'all had. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to reach my brothers that's in gangs and saying, yo, you got all of this smoke for another black man, but these white supremacists is in your city talking crazy. You're not doing nothing, and they not scared of you. So is you really gangster? I got noblemen to reach. How dare I go up there and teach my organization that another camp is wicked? Hell no. And if your elder is teaching you that, that's right where you belong because you listening to it. Stay right there. Just leave me and mine alone. Don't bring that negativity to us. Because when we see you in your fringes, we're going to have our arms open. Don't ruin my day. Don't ruin my day. Tell me as you see me approaching. Nah, I'm one of them camps that hate other brothers. I'm in one of them camps that talk bad about brothers we never met. I'm one of them. Just tell me that from down the aisle when I see you in the supermarket so that it don't ruin my day when I come up to you, Shalom, Ak, and you ice grill me and don't speak. What part of nobility is that? Wake up to who you really are. The children of the living God. Wisdom is for you. Equity is for you. Rulership is for you. Dignity is already yours. When you become a Hebrew Israelite, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, woman, and child, your dignity is instantly restored. Because how you gonna have dignity worshiping this? Hispanic man. How you got dignity worshiping this? Trying to better the race and get lighter so you could get closer to this. I'm trying to figure out it's mirrored. So you could get closer to this. Hi, I'm White Jesus. I know that we burned your village down and your women got violated by these soldiers, but worship me. It's better. If you black, how you got dignity worshiping this? Naming yourself, oh my God. Adopting a trinity. When a man that looked just like this took your wife on the first night y'all got married, the little bit of happiness you had on the plantation. The white man ain't gonna worship nobody that don't look like him, but he gave you the image and you readily worshiping it, putting your own self down and then giving it to your children and tattooing this on your body. That's like, come on, man, take your dignity back. Brothers that made that mistake, tattoo this on their body, their minds have returned to them when they come into this truth, and their dignity has returned to them. So what we're giving you is a perspective based in truth, not emotions. You never seen me publicly speak evil of another camp. That is not royal behavior. I send an email when I don't like what a brother do. I call him when I don't like what a brother do. Niggas be so afraid of being rebuked, they can't sit through it. But they'll make a 2-hour class rebuking you based on lies. Yeah. That's why I'm teaching this. Decorum is a part of dignity. What did I tell you? What does it mean to be a nobleman? What did I tell you? Slacky, that's the wrong tab. What did I tell you? To be a nobleman is to have dignity or decency. How can our women be noble and they behaving like whores? To be a nobleman is characterized or arising from the superiority of mind, the superiority of your character, the superiority of your ideals and your morals. Is that what we're promoting? Ideals and morals? I started this class with a young brother who was onto something, telling another brother, don't sacrifice your morals. And he is being castigated for doing that. And having and in the middle of currently having his streaming career ruined because he had the wherewithal to tell another brother, you're a nobleman. Do not sacrifice your morals. And the black LGBT community and all them heathens joined together to destroy his career for saying that. How dare you tell someone they not supposed to be gay? And then Obama going to get up there and say every black child should have a gay mentor. Do you see? And he was president of the earth, the highest office. There's nothing noble about that. Brothers and sisters, we must change our sentiment towards one another. Secondary, we must change our attitude towards the heathen to reclaim our nobility. What people have done is they've turned being an Israelite, when it says you are a light to the Gentiles, they turn that into the Gentiles get salvation too. The scriptures, when it says we shall be a light to the Gentiles, means we shall be the standard that they look to for that which is noble. Right now, the white man sits in that seat. He is the light to the Gentiles. Even the Asian man don't like black people. We showed you that in this class because he's looking at the white man's ideal of beauty and he's agreeing with it as well. So he's lost his dignity. Don't follow him. The African man loses his dignity. He in South Africa beating and killing his own people. And just last week, a white South African man punched the dude to death. And none of them dudes showed up for judgment or retribution. So he's the light to those Gentiles. We are the true light because God is with us. That's why I can speak so boldly. I keep telling you that. That's why I'm not afraid to say the things that I say. I don't care about my career. I don't care about what no government agency gonna do because I got the real God with me and he's with me. And if he's not with me, ain't no God. Oh, that don't sit right with you? If God is not with me, standing up for his word and protecting me through that, there is no God. But since there is a God, I am not afraid. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I'm speaking to you like a nobleman. They need to put some armor on me and get me a Clydesdale horse and drag me through the city like they did Mordecai and crown me in the face of his enemies. Go ahead and read Esther because that is your rightful place. Change the way you talk to each other. Change the way you talk to your women. Change the way you talk to your children and instill nobility into your family. My sons come home, wash your hands. Don't go in the refrigerator. Don't touch nothing till you wash your hands. We are a clean people. That's what I teach my boys. We are a clean people. My son go get the soap, 2 years old. Put his hands under the water. Why am I doing that? Because he's a nobleman. He is a prince. He's an inheritor of the kingdom of heaven. He'll. But I was that boy, little boy. My elder had to teach me, wash your spirit. Clean yourself up. Now be a man and go teach others. And now it's my responsibility to do the same thing. It's not so much about establishing doctrine and building up the ethos of Sons of Thunder. That can't be your primary goal. A brother on Instagram sent me a message and said, y'all just trying to be like us. Who's us? Israel? No. He was talking about his camp. I never seen the brother nowhere, but like I say, he had the cognitive dissonance. I must have taught something so good. He can't accept that it came from the Holy Spirit. It got to come from his teacher. So I'm trying to be like that. I don't know what brothers be on, but it just goes to show, man. Now, what are you going to do? Because we, Sons of Thunder, we're going to send our brothers out tomorrow into every city we can. Not to preach Sons of Thunder. Not to preach our camp is better. Not to bring up rumors from One West. But to teach our people that they are the greatest people on the face of the earth and God is with them. Or there be no God. Because all the other gods are fake. The God that the white man gave you that allowed the white man to whoop your ass and then Jim Crow you, and you still got to pray to that God is fake. That's why I said so many weeks ago, by the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, we must start praying for the destruction of our enemies. As much as you pray for that car, that watch, that girl, that house, your health, Most High, destroy these heathens so that I can be returned to my rightful place, so that my ancestors' spirit can rest. And there's no greater sight to see. I know you want to say I'm teaching hate, but I'm going to get it out the Bible. I know you want to say I'm teaching hate. I'm going to get it straight out the Bible. Look at this. Oh, and I ain't no hypocrite neither. Wait, before I read this, I ain't no hypocrite neither. I shop with my people. I got this beautiful item from Rabaqua's Closet. The wife of the Honorable Shawapar has beautiful items. This is see that? This is an incense burner for your hand. So you can walk around and burn your frankincense and your myrrh. That's nice. I thought about going on Amazon, then the inspiration fell on me. What you going to Amazon for? And your own people got this. Send us a DM. We'll tell you how to get it from her. Look at it. Look at this scripture. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that has joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So why wouldn't I be praying for the Most High to destroy these devils, man? Nolan ain't come back from a boat trip, and I got black people going to be with them devils to absolve them of guilt. In the eyes of whites, he's a soothsayer for the white man, Tatum. How you know them boys ain't lying? Which one of them took a lie detector test? Why you didn't go there and make them take a lie detector test? You think we stupid? But we're going to get our dignity back in time, Israel, through the renewing of our mind. If you over here thinking about Gentile salvation and you preoccupied with that, you're not reclaiming your nobility. You're supposed to be preoccupied with the love of your own people and building them up to the great status that they can be, which God has designed for us while we are yet in our captivity. I don't want to argue with you about what Paul said and what it could mean. Are our people as great as they could possibly be? Yes or no? All right, then. So what you wasting time for? That smells good too. What you wasting time for? The Most High God has given us everything we need to completely turn our lives around as a nation of people. All you got to do is turn to it. Peace and safety to the elect in the 4 corners of the earth. Now we're going to send up our prayers. All right. I want you to call the number at the bottom of the screen. Make sure your phone is on mute. We're going to send up some pertinent prayers and ask the Most High to be with us going forward. All right? My lectures and lessons are not hate speech. It is childish to call it that. The things that I teach are designed to better my community and my people. And that is nobody else's responsibility. And when we all feel like that, and when we all start to prefer one another as our religion, the kingdom of heaven will have manifested itself into our reality. And all that requires is a change of your mind. Because if you change your mind, you change the world. Thank you for watching. If you would like to support the body, you can donate via Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. We are the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved.
Yeah, first, let the whole room stand. Truth in the air, let it move through the land. Friday night fire, let the whole place lock. Sons of thunder, let the whole room watch. Salute the general, honor where it's due. For the labor, for the warnings, for the work so true. Salute the general, but the praise go high to the most high, only ruler of the sky. Salute the general, let the whole camp know truth don't build itself. Somebody got the whole. Salute the general, but we keep it in line. Yeah, overall, that's the law every time. I seen men speak, but their words had no root. I seen loud talk die when it had no fruit. Then you see a man stand, yeah, after years, still feeding the flock, still making things clear. That take patience, that take burden and fire. That take discipline when the flesh want higher. That takes standing tall when the pressure get thick, still keeping the book and the doctrine strict. So this one for the work and the way you carry, for the cold nice teaching, for the truth kept married to the law, to the order, to the field. Yeah, not bending for men, not changing the call. Salute the general, honor where it's due. For the labor, for the warnings, for the work so true. Salute the general, but the praise go high to the most high, only ruler of the sky. Salute the general, let the whole camp know truth don't build itself. Somebody got the whole. Salute the general, but we keep it in line. Yeah, overall, that's the law every time. Yeah. This is for the standard that was set in place, for the sharp correction, for the straight no chase, for the brothers built up under heavy instruction, for the men learning order instead of destruction. This is for the times when the message cut deep, when the class got still in the room, couldn't sleep, cause the truth hit hard when it come with weight, and a real leader don't always make it feel safe. Sometimes it stings, sometimes it exposes, sometimes it show what a man don't know. But that's how I ain't get forged in heat. That's how lost men learn how to stand on their feet. No chrome flesh. Yeah, get the glory. Honor the labor. Now tell that story. Salute the general. Honor where it's due. For the labor, for the warnings, for the work so true. Salute the general, but the praise go high to the most high, only ruler of the sky. Salute the general, let the whole camp know truth don't build itself. Somebody